Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lassos. Welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. What is that little adorable thing you're petting right there, Click? I am so glad you asked. That is an emotional support team that is coming back in stock permanently on February the 14th. That is right, on Valentine's Day. So make sure to pick up one for you and for your loved one. Anyway, speaking of emotional support team, and did you know the emotional support team is... Okay, so speaking of today's video... Today, we're gonna do something beautiful. My quest here in this world after I became a YouTuber is to prove to everyone that I am indeed the main character of this world and this universe alike. And what is the best way of doing this? That is right, debunking every other main character, because then I am the only one left. And what is the best way of doing that, if not to play bingo? That is right, we're playing main character bingo, baby. I am so excited for this. I was sitting today in a cafe making a bingo card. I hope no one saw me because they would think I'm absolutely insane. Speaking of being absolutely insane, there's a lot of people that enjoy dancing on planes. I wrote this one here because this is for some reason really common. Then we have the Streisand effect. You know, people that are really like, no, don't do this, but then, you know, they are trying to hide their crappy behavior to the point they act so crappy that it becomes viral. That's very funny. Gym drama, which is surprisingly common nowadays. Traffic Karen. Cops involved, which is also surprisingly common. Random screaming, the era of TikTok. And couple goals, but like, you know, bad couple goals, not like genuine ones. More like, yeah, Slay Queen Sparkle emoji kind of couple goals. Crappy activism. Call 911. You know, for example, when someone took your favorite parking spot at the grocery store, that's right, call the cops. No, don't do that. Disclaimer for YouTube, don't. Karen, which is just kind of like a general one, I just felt I had to have in here. Random assault, which is also surprisingly common when people just like go violent for no reason. TikTok pranks. And it's very much like this. Most of this isn't pranks, it's just harassment. Anything that makes me go like this, which is going to be every single post. Cinema BS. When someone thinks the entire cinema is just their private little showing. Isn't that dandy? Photo bombing. Changing room pics. When people take pictures in places where they aren't allowed to, but they do it anyway. Because my bathroom selfie is more important than other people's privacy. Anyway, obvious satire, which is funny. Crappy parking. Don't do insert something here and drive, which a lot of people do. Legit funny, because there are some parts in here that are like legit funny. Parent of the year, which is sarcastic. They're not actually the parent of the year. I have done this, which is when I feel something personally affects me and I need to defend it because I am objective like that. I am so famous, which is also very common in these videos. Insert yourself for no reason. You know, when there's like a serious situation or something and you just feel the need to step in the middle of it for no reason. You're not actually even helping. It's just weird. And actual main character, when people are an actual main character, is impressive. The only ones I am fine with sharing the spotlight with. So let's get started with this beautiful bingo card, shall we? Enjoy. Mwah. But if he gets tossed out, how did he get the phone back? Eat 5 fruits and vegetables a day. Hashtag humor. Am I just missing something? Is this... Oh, they broke the glass as well? I mean, Okay, I don't think everyone is in on it. I was about to say that I hope the people are in on it, so it's staged. But there's no way he asked all the people in that restaurant to be in on this. Is he saying something or is he just... Okay, I think I've had enough of this. I'm gonna put this on my beautiful bingo card because there's no better way to commentate over main character syndromes. Random screaming. There you go. A very easy start. Very nice, easy start. I was about to say that maybe this was staged just as rage bait, because that's something I see a lot as well, when something is obviously staged just to like farm engagement and people arguing in the comments. But I don't think it's that either, because there are way too many people in the background. Unless, you know, you stood up and be like, hey everyone, I'm gonna scream for a TikTok, don't worry about it. Which would probably make you look even more deranged than just the screaming in the first place.
I gotta ask you a question, bro. What's good? You know me? You don't know who I am?
I don't think so.
I don't look familiar?
Oh my god.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm Miss Biscuit, the biggest blogger in the world. I got like 1 million followers on Instagram.
That's not the biggest blogger in the world. I mean, I understand that it's kind of like exaggerating it for the bit, I guess, but...
You know now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got YouTube and all that stuff too.
Okay, word. What you do?
I'm a blogger. Like, you know, I post whatever's relevant or I make it relevant.
Okay, good.
Oh, I make it relevant. God.
Sorry.
Yo, sorry.
God, this is painful to watch. It's painful to watch. And the guy in the cashier is just not bothered at all. Oh. Oh. Anyway, this goes right up on our beautiful bingo sheet. Yes, indeed, this goes right up under I am so famous. I feel like stuff like this can also very easily be like under the satire category, when people do this as a bit and play a character to get people to share it because it's outrageous. I'm not sure if I get that vibe here, but that's very interesting. Let me know in the comments. This is like a science in itself. I could write a paper about this, like how much of the internet nowadays is just rage bait versus how much is actual content and videos. The way he says, you know now, like the man's impressed. The embarrassment is tragic. Yeah, I know now. What's your ad again? Limp Bizkit! You know what? I've heard of you. Your name's Fred, right? I need to do this. If I ever encounter this IRL, I need to just say the wrong person. Oh my god, that's so good. That's such a good comeback. I need to do that. You got some bicycle. Oh, okay. Are you purposefully hitting stuff? Oh my god. Okay, there is the thing, like, don't block bike lanes, right? But there's also the thing about being overly obtuse and destroying property in crowded traffic. I mean, like that, you know? It's a crowded crossroads. You can just... Like, she was already crossing the street, and you purposefully speed up, just so you can cause a collision. The car isn't even going fast. It's one thing if the car turns without looking in the mirror, and they bump into you, or they open a door or something like that. That's really crappy. But you're, like, looking for trouble. This is the same vibe as, like, insurance frauds. You know, there is proving a point, and then there's, like, being overly obtuse, and like borderline illegal yourself. Anyway, speaking of which, we have a little bit of bingo. I have a traffic Karen just for this. I knew I put it in here for a reason. There's something about like traffic and the internet that like brings out the worst in people. I don't know what it is, but there is some sort of like psychological correlation between traffic and internet. It's like keyboard warriorism and like being behind a wheel. They bring out the same stuff in people. It's wild. I almost murdered this poor man for ruining my video, but we went heavier and hit it, so I apologize to him deeply, XXX. Wait a second, play that again. Hold on. So she's lifting, he just walks in front of the camera, she gets angry. Oh wait, that's the same dude, he's just returning weights. He didn't even notice anything was going on. The thing I always say when I see videos like this, like sometimes you film yourself, right? And you get interrupted because you're in public. This happens all the time. I record videos out sometimes. It's not even in crowded areas. Like I record like in the forest or along like hiking trails or something. And it still gets interrupted sometimes. You know, sometimes maybe you have a dog run up to you, or there's people in the background, or someone shouting, or someone picking mushrooms or whatever. And that is fine. That's the deal with being in public. It's not only your space. Just do a retake. It's fine. I don't actually think I have that on the bingo card though, like thinking public space belongs to only you, but we do have gym drama, which is pretty close. So now if we just get Streisand effect, dancing on plane, which we're definitely gonna get because I see this like every single day, and then we have some cops involvement, we're gonna have a bingo right away on the top shelf. Ooh, my hope in humanity just became less somehow, you know? Negative numbers and all that kind of stuff. Oh, we're throwing, what is that, soup on the Mona Lisa? Oh no, it's French. I mean, it makes sense, you know, depending on the location, I suppose. But no, not French. No. Okay, wait, that was it? You did all this to just stand there and be like... Fam, that was so anticlimactic and annoying. Even for being like obnoxious protesting, this is really like lackluster. Oh, they're like blocking the view. So they're like, you can't see the Mona Lisa until you make the oil companies stop wasting soup or something like that. Okay, nothing else. This is it? Or is it the personnel blocking it maybe? Because they're gonna clean it up, is that it? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Well, it's under protective glass, right? So it doesn't actually harm the painting, which is good. It's just like being a public nuisance. One thing that always gets me about stuff like this is that it's such an important topic, right? Climate activism and the knowledge around it and how to fix it and awareness and all that stuff. But it always gets hijacked by like the least likable people ever. Anyway, speaking, do we have like unlikable sugar? We have crappy activism though. That's close enough though. That's close enough. Hell yeah. Crappy activism, baby. Booyah. It also kind of makes me go, I'm gonna give them the emoji just for this one, you know? Because that's basically the reaction of every single person standing around that. I just wanted to go to the museum, man. I didn't come here to watch soup. I suppose one little good, like, takeaway in general when it comes to activism or charity and that kind of stuff is that you have to get people on your side to do things. This goes for like being a creator and trying to like have people support your projects or support charity or support causes you believe in or whatever it is. You kind of have to be likable. That's the problem I see with a lot of activism or like in the creator space and stuff like this. When people become too demanding or the only thing they do is try to be as annoying as possible to get people's attention, most of the time it backfires on the cause as a whole. So if you believe in something and something that is really important, don't do this. God damn. It reminds me a lot of, for example, take veganism. I have friends that are vegan, that do it for either environmental causes or ethical reasons, that kind of stuff. Super nice thing to do if you want to do it. And then you have like people, for example, that are like, my cat has to be vegan, and they only feed them salad. It's like, okay, well now you're just giving everyone a bad name, because you're literally saying that animal abuse is good for the planet. It's like, you know, you have these people in every demographic that like believe in something that just makes it look so bad. And I suppose the important part is that don't let the subjectivity of disliking an individual person that happens to be something allow you to like cloud your judgment regarding the importance of the entire thing, I suppose. Good wholesome takeaway. Next awful video, please. Oh yes indeed, girl. Don't TikTok and drive. Don't TikTok and drive, girl. And we're going off the road, aren't we? Yippee! Well, they look fine enough. They probably just went to like in a little grassy ditch, you know? So not the most dramatic thing ever to happen in a car. They seem fine, but just really stupid and unnecessary. I swear to God, I feel so old. Back in my day, when I took my driver's license, the thing they always told us was don't text and drive. Right? Don't text and drive. Nowadays, do they actually teach people not TikTok and drive now? I feel like that would be more common. Anyway, speaking, don't X and drive. Don't TikTok and drive. You're not the main character of the road. You can... Oh my God, crappy parking. Wait, can we put this under crappy parking? Because they technically went into a ditch. With that, you know what? I'm gonna upset so many people in the comments. We have our first bingo. Crappy parking, baby. Gym drama, crappy activism, everything that makes me go like this. Crappy parking, and I'm so famous. Okay, when I wrote crappy parking on this bingo sheet, it was intended for, you know, big American cars that take out 4 parking spots on purpose. But I just felt that was so funny to put there, okay? Don't judge me. Next post, please. Screaming in public, part 10. Okay, I think I know which part of the bingo sheet this is going under. You didn't even touch it with any part of your mouth that would be sensitive to burning.
Oh my God!
I don't think I've ever seen anyone have close to this kind of reaction legitimately if the food is hot. You go like, ah, and then you drink some water. That's...
Yeah. But it's good food. I like the food, but...
You didn't even taste it. How do you know it's good yet? Well, obviously it's not that hot. That's very, like, silly and staged. What are you doing? You know, rage baiting and all that kind of stuff. It makes sense, just like algorithm-wise and clout-wise, I suppose. But I don't think I can ever relate to the feeling. Like, the notion, even as a creator, when you're kind of used to it, you know, internet, there's always going to be people that hate you. Like wanting people to dislike what you do or being, like, purposefully obtuse is... I'm not sure if I can relate to that, fam. Anyway, we're gonna pop another good one under random screaming. Yippee! Today we're only reviewing fun, intellectually stimulating content. Woo!
Yeah, guys, what are your names? Why do you keep talking out of shit? What's up?
I guess it's not very fun.
Oh, we got like a heckler situation, okay.
Meow.
They're asking the heckler to go, oh yes, please heckler, get on stage. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. Ooh.
I'm sorry, you weren't very funny. I'm sorry. Okay, how long does the guitar bit last?
Oh.
You tell a little joke, you do a little twiddle, and you say something.
Is that a wig?
Oh my god. This is so painful.
I had a guy who, okay, you don't like me very much. Okay, fine, I was desperate.
Oh my god, I kind of love this.
It started out a bit like this.
But you haven't told a single joke since you got up on stage. How are you gonna tell someone else they have a lack of density and when it comes to jokes per time unit?
My guy.
Oh my god. That is amazing. I would say this is something that should be normalized, but I'm not sure if people would take too much advantage of that and just get on stage even when they have nothing to, like, deliver, you know? So, really fun when it happened here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this one under, like, legit funny. No, it's not. Like, the main character isn't legit funny, honestly. Insert yourself in. I'm not sure if this really fits on anything I have here. On it. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is not a thing. Next post, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Pardon me? Ma'am?
Ma'am.
Face? Why you call me ma'am?
Because I'm assuming your gender.
Well, you're an idiot.
Women don't get this mad.
Dude, don't let me hurt you.
Woman can't hurt me.
Find out.
Woman power. Fine, you know what? This.
Do it.
Hold on.
This feels really staged, doesn't it?
All right. Come on.
Come on, come on, come on. I'm ready. Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh, this makes me feel so embarrassed for both of them. Oh my god.
What are we doing?
I'm chilling, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's
Come
kind
on.
of funny at this point.
Yo, come on. You hit me good, bro.
Hit me good.
You get really?
Yeah. I'm a boxer.
I'm a boxer! No one in this godforsaken video is a boxer. And that was also an elbow move. That's not very boxer-like.
You brought my glasses. The dude punched the shit out of me.
Oh my god, okay. I really hope this is staged because it would make me feel a bit less embarrassed for the people there. I'm a boxer. Right. Alright, I'm gonna put this one under, like, TikTok pranks, because this is just, I mean, it's barely a prank. Stuff like this doesn't have enough to be a twist, but that's why it's in quotation marks. Oh, this is so awful, man. This is so awful. I hate videos like this with a passion. I should just market my channel to be like, watch this if you wanna see me suffer. Okay, that's like half my audience already. Never mind. Okay, it's this kind of game. So I think the instructions here is that the cameraman tells them how many matches they have correct, like how many colors that are like matching the below thing, and they're supposed to figure out the pattern only based on like how many are correct now. So they'll tell like, oh, now there are 2 correct. Okay, so she's saying it shouldn't be there, but he's like that. Is that blue or purple? I can't really tell. The darker one that is sort of bluish. Okay, she puts it back. Okay, now you should definitely know that it's not correct because it's counting up, right? What? Okay, my Spanish isn't great, but even I think I understand what's going on here. And that's... What? Now it just doesn't make any sense. Now it's just random. Okay, no, so now there are nothing correct. 0 correct. Alright. So that one... Yeah, exactly. 1 correct. Okay, still... No, don't move. Don't move the pink one. Okay. Okay, now it's 2, right? So the orange on the side is correct. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Okay, so now 3 are correct, right? So that one is obviously correct. What? What? No! Okay, now it's only 1. Does she have it backwards? Is that what's going on? She thinks it's counting like down? Or something like that? Why? Why move the orange? I think she has it backwards. She must have it. That's the only way. Because she moved the orange ones to and both of them. And that's like only 1. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I feel myself losing hair. Yeah, exactly, because the orange got moved.
Tres. Está diciendo tres. Aquí cuánto hay? Uno. Piensa, por favor. Yo no te voy a durar para toda la vida. Me desconcentraste.
I think she has it backwards. That's it, right? That must be it.
Bien.
Oh my god, he's like, should I do this? I'm gonna hear about this for a week. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no.
No, Ramón, no.
No. Oh. Damn, that's a snipe right there. Okay. Oh my god. I'm sweating in places I didn't know I could sweat. Please. Okay. Okay. I think what happened here, my analysis, feel free to correct me in the comments if you caught more of it than I did. I think she had it backwards from the beginning, and then towards the end, instead of like being like, oh, my bad, I had it backwards, flip it back, she like doubled down and pretended that she was the one who figured it out. Oh no, that's so bad. No. Oh, that was so painful. I would call this rage bait, but I think this is just like pure rage. It's not baity, it's just there. Does this fit on anything on the bingo? I don't think so. Like doubling down, it's sort of like a confidently incorrect situation, right? But I don't really have something like that on the bingo card. All right, so let's keep going with the beauty, shall we?
Imagine taking a photo of a guy doing deadlifts in the middle of a crosswalk, then getting upset when someone crosses. Influencing. Yeah, the only thing you're influencing is natural selection. Why don't you stay there a little longer? Let it do its job. Yeah, then you got this one. Thinks the world is an amusement park.
No.
That's how you gotta treat these people. Just push them to the side. Yeah, let's take selfies with wild
What are you
bears
doing?
now. Why not? Look at her shocked. What'd you think, it was gonna stand up, put its arm around you, and make duck lips for your Snapchat? Then you got this one, taking a photo with her entire identity.
Why are you taking a photo with...
How about you really try to live a life without seeking validation? What is this? I don't think this guy needs a photo, honey. I'm thinking more of an exorcism. Well, this is the world we live in now, folks. The look at me generation, where everyone finds a way to make everything about themselves and make sure you see it. What a legacy to leave behind.
Yippee! I mean, to be fair, I think people have always been like this. It's just that you see it much more online. I'm pretty sure the guy with the stairs, though, was trying to do like a reverse shoot when you film it upside down, and it's gonna look like he's climbing like a really sharp wall that is kind of upside down stairs instead of like crawling down the stairs, right? I think that's an attempt at a trick shot, which is pretty cool. That's not bothering anyone. So like some of these ones, I don't mind at all. Some of them are just like normal shoots, trying to do like silly little video effects with your friends and stuff. A couple of them are cringe, you know, like being in the middle of the street doing deadlifts. Probably wouldn't recommend unless you find a place that like doesn't really have a lot of traffic. You know, I'm gonna put that one at least under like traffic Karud. Like being in a public street and then being upset that other people also use the street. Definitely traffic Karud vibes. Oh yes.
Reasons, our adventure has been temporarily interrupted.
What?
We hope to be back in operation very soon. Please remain seated.
Oh, so like the ride stopped? It's like Disneyland or something, and she's just like unloading her kids? Or did they stop the ride because of her? That's also entirely possible. The video started kind of in the middle of it. I think it's because of them, because I'm assuming they're shouting out like, move out of the way, kind of, so we can keep the thing moving. What are they I don't... Why, though? Why? Oh, no. I would feel, if I was a kid in that situation, I would feel so awkward. Like, everyone is looking and pointing and just waiting for you to get away so the ride can start again. I just, oh no. Or the thing was actually malfunctioning, but they just decided to, like, yeet out of it, but...
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
Okay. I still don't know if the technical difficulties is because they jumped out, or they jumped out because of technical difficulties. Which is probably still really dangerous, because if it just started in the middle of it and, you know, your foot gets caught in it or something, probably not a great idea. What?
technically discriminating.
Karen embarrassing herself after calling 911.
I won't wear a mask because I can't. I'll have a panic attack. I will freak out. I will have an anxiety attack. I know what I want.
Anxiety attack and panic attack at once for wearing a mask. That's...
You can either accommodate me by giving me an hour at the end of every day, an hour at the beginning of the day.
Oh my god.
I don't want to call 911 on you, but I will. I'm about to because I'm here.
If you're committed to that.
So she's demanding to have an hour to herself in the store every day instead of wearing a mask.
I would like to not also. So there is no one in the store. There is no one in the store.
There's me in the store.
There's you. So you stand 7,000 feet away from me.
Ma'am, I'm just...
You know, I'm not a psychologist or anything, like full disclaimer, but I've never actually met anyone who actually deals with anxiety or anything like that actually be this obtuse.
20 minutes out.
I'm gonna be honest, like usually it makes people more reluctant to engage in this stuff, you know? There are probably exceptions, but that's like my impression so far.
Civil Rights Act, I cannot be discriminated against. I do have a right to be able to breathe O2, not CO2, and I am being discriminated against right now.
Okay.
So, yes, that I am not being allowed into the store because I'm being discriminated against.
Because you would not like to wear a mask?
It's called Bones and Scones, and I'm being discriminated against because I'm being told I need to wear a mask even though I have a religious...
Oh, now it's religious. Okay, now it's not anxiety. It's just trying every excuse in the book. That makes sense.
Yes, medical...
it's both! I like how you just reminded. Yeah, it's that too. It's that too. It's actually 2 medical exceptions, you know? It's 2 different things.
They actually have 3.
It's the one on Vistachino and Sunrise?
Vistachino... East Vistachino, so it's 17.
The person in the store is so helpful as well. Just like, oh yeah, you had 2 medical exemptions too. Yeah, remember to put that in there.
In 6 minutes from now as well, and I'm just here to buy a couple of items. So I don't know if it's going to turn into a whole long thing when I'm just here for a couple of items.
If you need them so badly, why not just put on a mask? It's so
because
easy.
I won't wear a mask.
Okay, that's your decision.
Okay, yes. No, I'll follow your lead. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stores are actually accommodating people.
Right here.
Apart from the people working there, I guess.
I mean, we're a private business with private rights.
Right, but it's also not a law. So I could actually, so you're one of the first...
Yeah, that's the thing with these people. I mean, I'm not American, of course, but that's the thing that always gets me about these situations. Like, people always call for rights and rights and rights, but they don't seem to realize that other people have rights as well. So like your right doesn't infringe on someone else's right, you know? That's always where it just goes so astray, just logic-wise. We have a mask policy in this privately owned store. I'm gonna sue you! I mean, oh my god. This is so cringe. People like this really are main characters, right? You're taking up like time from law enforcement doing this instead of, I don't know, fixing actual violence or crime or ongoing situations. And it's like, oh my god, they're closing and I don't want to wear a mask. She knows that she's gonna have the consequences. She knows that she's gonna get smacked with calling the cops for no good reason.
I'm just recording.
You're recording me? That's fine. You are welcome to do your research to find that in the end,
No,
I'm actually right.
I don't care.
No, that's fine, because I am here to be purchasing items. I'm not here to be speaking with an officer who knows
Yeah.
in the end I'm the one who has the rights.
Ma'am, you hear them. You hear me. I'm just doing my job.
I mean, she's already called on her BS and she doesn't want to stay for long enough.
Sure that this gentleman gives me his name as well, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care. God bless you. Yeah, you're such a wonderful human being.
God bless. What an incredibly unlikable person. And the thing that is so funny is that she's just called on her BS in the middle of this argument. Like, oh, do you want to wait there for the officer to arrive? And no, I am going to leave. But then you can go here anyway. Like, she knows that she's gonna get into trouble. She knows that no officer would ever do anything about this. But speaking of calling the cops to back up you roasting that fool, we have a bingo card where there's a point called exactly call 911. Woo! What a treat. So we almost have a double bingo. If we get, I mean, this is also so Karen. I'm gonna put this under Karen just for good measure because I know people in the comments are gonna yell at me and be like, but it's so Karen click. I know it's so Karen click. So if we get a couple goals and also cinema BS and like insert yourself for no reason, we're gonna have like a double bingo here, baby. God damn, I'm so happy we showed up here together today. Are you enjoying the bingo? Let me know in the comments. Hell yeah. You're one of the first people who I've called 911 who doesn't understand. Holy crap, how many times have she done this? It's likely a lie to sound more legitimate, akin to people are saying or haven't you heard? It's also such a weird flex. It's like, I call 911 on everyone all the time. That's not a flex. You're just gonna get like flagged down for unnecessarily involving and wasting police resources. That's that's not a brag. Karen going off. This lady ordering in front of me today.
You are helped when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will now leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Good guy, with the understanding, I ask quietly and it is not.
I ask. It's such a tantrum. Oh my god. It's just it's so incoherent. Oh my god. That is so funny. Okay, new favorite conspiracy, everyone. Aliens are real after all. They abduct us, but they don't probe our buttholes. What they do is that they exchange our brains for toddler brains. And the people in public, you see this, have actually been abducted and had their brain replaced with a toddler. That's my favorite one so far. Anyway, speaking of favorite things, bingo! This is an actual main. No, it's not. No. I'm joking. I mean, this is definitely random screaming, and I'm gonna put it under Karen as well, just for a good measure. So it doesn't really, get us closer to a bingo, sadly, but it's just for good measure. Heck yeah.
Pardon my language, but what
is this picture?
When is this nonsense going to end? There is nothing funny about this. This is disrespectful, it's rude, it's perverted, it's also illegal. I had to cover up the gentleman in the background that you posted fully nude. So Tyler...
Wait.
24-hour fitness in Lake Forest, California. I hope they see this. I hope they kick your ass out. And you better hope that that man doesn't press charges. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Wait a second, the guy wasn't actually one who did the censoring. I just assumed that he had posted a changing room picture, but at least censored the guy in the back. He just posted a picture of someone else's, bare body online without their consent. Holy shit! And the person who censored up was actually Joey Swole, who made the short. Shout out. But damn, that is actually wild. That surprised me. That surprised me. Oh my god. Morals online are sometimes pretty low, but that actually flabbergasted me. Speaking of being flabbergasted, this definitely goes... changing room pics. That's something I see so much as well. It's like, you're not allowed to take a picture because other people might be nude. It's like, I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm the only one that matters. Who cares if I literally put nudes of someone else online without their consent? Can you imagine going to a gym, just keeping in shape, working out, and then the next day you just see your bare butt on a TikTok being shamed as a photobomber? I don't think people can be counted as photobombers when you're the one, unbeknownstly, that's a word, trust me, taking selfies of yourself with them nude in the background without even knowing you're taking a picture. That's not a photobomb. That's you being a creep. I was just taking a picture into this girl's bedroom and she photobombed it with being naked inside her bedroom. That's basically what this is. Holy crap.
The blackout in a swimming pool just to see if people would come and rescue me and save my life. Even when there were people outside of the pool and one person swimming in the pool, no one came to save me.
This is what I used to do all the time as a kid. It's like...
So if this would have been a real scenario, I would have been dead right now. So guys, never hold your breath in a swimming pool when you're alone and don't trust on random people. Peace in every breath.
Okay, well, that's fair. Don't go swimming in a swimming pool if you're completely alone, because, things can happen. You can hit your head or something can happen, you get stuck in something. Don't go in swimming pools. There are guards and stuff by pools for a reason. But I'm not sure about like the over-scared hypeness. I mean, I used to do this all the time, like, oh, let's pretend to be a log and you're just floating there as a child and be like, what, no one rescued me? You know? I don't know, man. I mean, they could have looked anywhere for actual stories of humanity being poopy. I started choking at a bus stop and no one cared. In fact, they looked over but still did nothing. I jumped up and was about to grab a woman and give her the Heimlich maneuver before I realized she was just being a drama queen because her steak was too rare. She legit leapt up, knocked her chair over, and began grabbing her throat. I kinda wished I had continued and repeatedly given her the Heimlich maneuver while spinning her around. It's like that video earlier, you know, when they were like, oh, the food is so hot, and they're like screaming and crawling on the floor. Oh my god. I think like this is like, you know, the boy that screamed wolf, sort of. It's something like that, you know? That's some sort of moral, I suppose. Don't make people think you're in an emergency when you're not, I guess is a pretty decent takeaway. And don't swim alone. It's a bad idea. Good music. I can't even hear the music. I hear like... Oh my god, that's so awkward. No. No. You know what the wildest thing is, too? That's a really good camera zoom. Meaning that the person filming is like super in on this, and they have some kind of like fancy telescopic lens or something. This doesn't look like just a normal phone zoom. It's like way too much unless they have a really chunky phone camera. Did they actually bring like a proper camera just to do an awkward dance in a restaurant? Oh my god. Oh, this is couple goals in that case. This is couple goals. Bring your camera to film your partner do weird dances in restaurant. We have random screaming, couple goals, crappy activism, call 911 and Karen. Woo! Man, I'm so happy that we have 2 bingos already. My god, isn't life great?
I'm not even from here. She's following me around to the trash can.
No, I haven't. I've been
Recording. I'll back in.
And of course I
minding my own business.
Weirdo!
Hey.
If you want to call someone a weirdo, I think filming them and following them around and trying to punch them is definitely weirder.
I'm sitting in my fucking stoop, buddy. What? You're gonna what? Hey.
Is she on something?
What is going on? What is she doing?
She doesn't like you. She feels very harassed by
What is she doing?
She doesn't like you. She's just randomly trying to punch the dude. What do you mean she doesn't like him? What excuse is that?
You have a weapon?
No, bitch!
Did she just throw her phone?
Stop.
Close the door, fat ass.
Quit. Quit!
What is this girl on? Oh my god. This kind of falls under the favorite conspiracy, right? She was abducted by aliens, they replaced the brain with a toddler brain. That's the only explanation for this, isn't it? But it does fall under a beautiful point on the bingo card, which is random assault. Isn't that beautiful? You know, strangers just acting like toddlers. Do you know there is an age where you can no longer just kick and scream when things don't go your way or you don't like someone? That age goes up until about 1.5. And then people are gonna look at you weird after that point. You know, I don't want to assume things, but I'm guessing this lady is older than 1.5. Maybe you should act like it. He doesn't like you. Okay, buddy, let's assault every person we barely know who we don't like. It seems like every student at the school I teach at has to tell everyone, including the person right there, they don't like them. Why can't you just shut up and ignore people? Fam, when I don't like someone, it usually just means that we, like, don't hang out. You know, it's... it's so easy. Frick that. Call your management and file a police report. I have seen the longer video. Cops show up and the boyfriend-girlfriend try saying this man harassed them. He shows the video, then I think they get evicted or leave. Just watched all 8 parts! Holy Pushy, it's crazy. There are 8 parts to this! Oh my god! Man, I love discovering random main character rabbit holes. Does it fall under the Streisand effect? I'm not entirely sure if it does. Because they're not like, you know, don't film me or something like that while they're doing something stupid or violent. And then, you know, they make the whole thing worse and make it go more viral by acting like poopheads. That's not really what's happening. You know, they're just being angry and happening to be filmed and then it goes viral. So I'm not sure, it's not quite the Streisand effect. It's not quite there, okay? I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative with the bingo. Which I haven't been so far at all. POV, you work out separately but have to show the gym she's yours. Oh, I read it in the girl voice. You work out separately but have to show the gym she's yours. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, show dominance that it's your girl. Maybe you should pee on her too to mark territory. Okay, no, that's... Forget I said anything. There was a guy that used to come to our gym with his wife. He really wouldn't even work out. He would just follow her from machine to machine, talking to her while she worked out, and glancing around to see who was looking at her. Most bizarre shite ever. When I worked this poopy deli job when I was 19, we had this one girl that worked there. She would work after college classes, like 1 to 7 or something like that. Her boyfriend would drive to work and just sit there for the entire shift and just watch her interactions with coworkers and customers. Just thought it was weird at the time, but looking back, she probably needed some help or something. That's really weird. Why are people... Oh my god, people like this should not be in relationships, man. Speaking of people that should not be in relationships, let's look at this bingo card. As far as I know, the bingo card is not in a relationship. This is definitely the couple goals. Oh my god, making sure your partner never leaves your sight. Ooh, isn't that just, wholesome? Hey baby, you're so beautiful, I'll never let you out of my sight. Never. Day 256 of putting screaming balloons in random restaurants. Oh my god, that's like the lamest clip I've ever seen in my life. Speaking of which, this is like some sort of TikTok prank. I can just feel the vibe, fam, but it's so stupid. And then like 5 minutes later, the cashier comes back and be like, why is there a random deflated balloon on the floor? And this random car that was there is gone. Oh well. It's like so boring. A TikToker sentenced to 3 years in prison in Morocco for blocking tramway traffic just to record a TikTok video. So here they are just sitting in the... Oh my god, no. They're lucky the brakes on the train are so good. This is the kind of stuff that 14-year-olds that follow Andrew Tate think is cool. Oh my god. Well, that's extremely messed up. The law in Morocco says the punishment is 5 to 10 years in prison for obstructing traffic, and he only got 3! To be fair, the 5-10 part was meant for bandits obstructing traffic back in the day for robbery purposes. So 3 is fair enough for obstruction with intent to be stupid. I wonder if that is going to be a specification in the legal system in like 5 years from now if this continues. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna put this under TikTok pranks. I'm also gonna put this under traffic Karen. That is so stupid. Oh my god. Hey bro, there aren't enough videos of people being stupid online. How about we do the charitable thing and act stupid in front of a camera and post it? These people, I guess. Pretending to be drunk in front of cop.
Drinking in public. Why? Feeling like a bad boy today. You just walked up to a cop drinking in public because you felt like a bad boy? How old are you? Not old enough. Is that really beer? Yeah. Why don't you pour it out? No.
Oh my god. I've seen enough videos of police interactions from the US.
I'm drunk.
This is not a good idea, fam.
You trying to piss me off? Are you a deputy? Yes, I am. Yeah. So this is what we would do. Where you live at?
That's the worst twerk I've ever seen in my life. This dude is crazy. Laughing till I'm crying emoji. Alright, this actually belongs on the bingo card. We do have ourselves a nice little cops right up here. Boom. Frick around and find out. There wasn't that much finding out, or maybe the video cut early, but yeah, that's don't do this. Don't do this at home. The Florida Joker thinks he's the reason the GTA 6 trailer got so much coverage.
GTA, we gotta talk. Take 2, we gotta talk. I'm really not trying to sue y'all, so I'm gonna give y'all extra month. Hit me up, let me voice the character. Let me voice the character, give me more storyline in the game.
He doesn't blink, does he?
Give me a royalty deal off of it. Let's make history happen. Man.
He hasn't blinked a single time. What the hell?
We made news, we made the
oh my god.
Everybody's covering me.
Oh, we did like a half blink there.
Let alone.
Now I just feel like I'm blinking manually because I got so over-focused on this guy not blinking. Oh, he blinked once, twice. Oh my god, he blinked after like a minute of rambling.
I ain't trying to do all this lawsuit, lawyers, all this and that, but if I got to, I will. Y'all got a month to hit me up. Let me voice the character. Throw me some bread.
I remember back in the day when tats didn't look like, you know, the underside of a school desk. I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell if people like this are just playing a character Or if this is like who they are. Maybe a bit of both. Maybe just hype it up for the camera. I don't know, man. Would I put this under satire? I'm not convinced enough that this isn't satire, man. I don't dare. I don't dare. Someone in the comments is gonna roast me. Now we got a little like living statue action. Oh, come on, don't be annoying. He's just having fun with a kid. Come on. Yeah, come on, he was just being nice to the kiddos so they could have a cool memory. Come on, what are you doing? You're an adult. You're supposed to not do... Okay, that was that was very well deserved. You know, all that kind of stuff, you know, punching is never good, violence is never the answer, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that my interior morals are so perfect that I don't find it satisfying sometimes when someone gets a well-deserved slap. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna, what would this fall at? I'm not even sure, legit funny maybe. I kinda laughed at the end, but it's not because of the main character, right? I don't think anything here fits. Moving on, next meme.
Why do you have to have mine?
It's not your
Go
seat.
away!
That's not gonna...
I pay my money, I have a right to it.
Sit in your seat, correct?
Yes,
that's
my
not,
seat.
That's not your seat.
How can you tell us that my seat?
People don't get paid enough to deal with this stuff.
Whatever.
Let's find it.
Whatever.
This can easily
Do
be
your own
resolved.
policy.
And
No,
you're
I'm gonna be an because you're big and
I am not.
I'm a patron here.
Okay, and I'm trying to find
and this
your
will be
seat.
the last time that I come to this.
You're threatening like just a regular everyday employee that you're not gonna go there anymore. It's not gonna affect their, you know, salary in the least.
A thing where it's like, it doesn't matter where you sit.
Oh my god, he looks like a Karen. That's amazing.
Sit in your own seat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
He looks like me when I put on that, like, ugly blonde wig I have.
I'm not going to.
And he acts the same way, too.
You did, like 4 or 5 times. And that's why now we have a disturbance. So if I were to move over one seat, everything would be okay.
Sir,
is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Listen.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Are you gonna listen?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Be my pest.
Okay. At this point, you are disrupting the show for these fine folks. We're gonna ask you to leave. We'll get you a refund, though. I'll be nice and get you a refund.
I don't know. I might want to be taken out in handcuffs now.
Sir.
I paid my money.
Why are you pushing it so far? Are you actually gonna push getting dragged out in handcuffs? Because you don't want to move seats?
Let's go. I'll be nice.
Some people have no concept of, like, conflict escalation, fam, I swear to God.
We'll take care of you in the lobby.
Fine. And then I won't come back.
He must be drunk or something, right? This doesn't sound like a sober person.
Because I don't want to watch the movie now. You ruined it for me.
I don't want to watch the movie. I am mentally retarded. Ooga booga booga. Very good. Very good.
Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your movie.
Yeah, he's definitely drunk. My god. Usually, in the movies, if it's not a very full theater, you can sometimes, like, slip around and stuff, you know, like, ooh, the middle seats above me aren't taken, I'd rather have those. But the key is that, you know, you wait until everyone is seated and the movie is starting until you scooch around, you know? Because then you know for sure that no one else has booked the specific seat and they're just available. That's perfectly fair, and most cinemas are very chill with that kind of stuff. This doesn't seem like that. It sounds like he's taken the seat of someone else and then refuses to move. That is just poopy. Speaking of poo, we have cinema BS. Yippee! And I would also put this one under just random screaming. There's a lot of random screaming in these videos. Isn't that beautiful? So we got someone at the beach, and we got some dude taking a picture. Was he taking a picture of her, or was... That's not a...
Excuse me.
Okay. I can't even tell if it was like being creepy or not. I mean, could have been. It's a weird angle to take a photo, right? Like upwards towards the beach, you know? Unless he was taking a photo of someone he was there with and you just happened to end up in frame. Or it was like a part of this guy's creep shot. I can't tell, man. I can't tell. Man, phones are like the curse and blessing of this age, I swear to God. No way they did this during Avatar. No, what are you doing? I can't really tell what they're singing. Either they're trying to do a SoundCloud rapper music video, or they're singing a really weird version of Happy Birthday. I'm not entirely sure which. might mean it's not that good. Oh, this goes under cinema BS. If we weren't sure enough that this one was really well stamped, though, now we're sure. Do we have airplane dancing? Yes! We have airplane dancing! I knew it! I knew I put that on the card for a reason. Oh my god, yes! Yes, I called it! I'm so proud of myself. My god, I'm basically Nostradamus of internet cringe. I want to say beautiful, but this isn't it. Okay. He slapped some poor dude with her hair. No, come on, man. No. And also one thing I will never understand. Why do you like practice a dance and put in the effort to dance on an airplane? It's like dancing on a bus. Why? Just dance at the location with like something cool. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother. It falls on deaf ears, but I'm very happy that we have dancing on a plane. I called it. So now if we get actual main character or parent of the year or Streisand effect, we have oh my god, we have so much bingo potential. Man, I just got so excited. Oh, we got like ski school not impressed. We got some swimwear skiing and the ski school is just there. This is fun though. This is fun. I have done stuff like this and similar stuff like this. This ain't that bad, fam. Like skiing events, they happen all the time. Usually it's in perfectly good fun. Some ski resorts used to sponsor a bikini run, where people went down the slopes in bathing suits. A friend of mine organizes one where we live. She used to just do a bikini run on her own, or with another friend or two she could rope into it and kind of grew from there. That is like, that's a good vibe. Alright, I have a thing for the bingo card on this. I was putting this for like, you know, more you know, self-awareness, being like, oh, I have been silly in the past and done something stupid, but this is what I'm owning. This is what I'm owning. Skiing events? Fun stuff, Ben. Fun stuff. Okay. They're biking on the wrong side of the road.
You're not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road. Excuse me. You're on the wrong side of the road. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh my god! Biker thinks she owns the road. Allegedly, this was the second time this person encountered the biker doing the same thing, so that's why she was recording. Sidewalk etiquette in the US, and actually written rules for hiking trails and public parks, is that bike yield to pedestrians. It was a dangerous game of chicken to be playing, but the person videoing was in the right. Also, stay to the right. If everyone stayed to the right, no one runs into each other. It's so simple, yet so many people fail to apply this logic. The same we use for driving on a two-way street, to sidewalks, hallways, stairways, stadium, and blah, blah, blah. It's not that difficult. Also, I'm gonna be honest, you know, it looks like the person on the bike is looking for a confrontation. I'm gonna be honest, if someone just face-tanked my body, my bike, and my two dogs right into the ditch, I probably wouldn't get up and start a fight about it. You know? It feels like it's bounced off the person. It's like, I'm just gonna go away. Speaking of silly things, this is definitely a traffic Karen. Oh my god, it's a traffic Karen. Isn't that just beautiful? Yes, indeed. I'm feeling that the bingo card is coming along nicely today, isn't it? We're just spinning around for a video. Now, look out. Yeah, just keep spinning, girl. Don't mind that baby on the floor. Alright, well, I knew I had this on the bingo card for a reason. We got a bingo! Whee! We got dancing on a plane. I think this one used to be random screaming, random assault, changing room pictures, and parent of the year. What a wholesome bingo. I'm so glad we could do this together. Oh, that's good. Those are good moves. That is legit good. Yeah, the whole gag is like smooth criminal, right? Because it's like Michael Jackson moves and like walking past the cops. And the cops are laughing. This is like good vibes. This is good vibes. I'm calling. I'm putting this on the actual main character. Boom. Bingo, baby. I am so happy that we got that one. Heck yes, indeed. What a good vibe.
Oh yeah, of course, we got the Chinese here.
Oh, nice.
Because we're here film for Chinese TV as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you film as all of us in your cameras? Are you gonna use
I don't know. Are we allowed?
No.
We're not allowed.
Yeah. So
we're not allowed.
You're not allowed because we're for Chinese TV.
Oh, okay.
This is non-disclosable.
It's not disco.
There's no reason. There's
What?
no choice. That's our right.
Oh, so it's not a legal thing?
It is a legal thing because...
Yes, you can. Yes, and anyone can film because in the UK it's a free country and anyone can film.
We have image, right?
Not in public.
I smell a Streisand effect.
We're not in China.
No, I have my choice. I don't
No,
want
but
much.
we are in Britain, Great Britain. We're not in
I
China.
say I'm also British. I'm also British, okay?
thought
I'm
you
also
said you're-
British. I'm also British, but I don't want to
you've
use
got-
my
You've
image.
got a Chinese flag there.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the Chinese flag.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her. Please, you are not the same age.
Oh my god, that's a wild insinuation right there. Okay, I'm calling this. This is such a Streisand effect. You're like making a fuzz out of some dude just innocently playing the piano. And instead of like, if you don't want to be in the background, you can slide out of the frame. It's super easy. Like you weren't really in frame anyway to begin with. But in either case, and then you make a fuss out of it, get up in someone's face, scream about it, get caught on video, and then it goes viral. This is such a Streisand effect thing. And we have a bingo. We have dancing on plane, Streisand effect, gym drama, traffic Karen, and cops. Man, this card is coming along very, very nicely. Witness greatness. This doesn't look safe at all. You know, like I think you're supposed to be able to stop the dog you're walking with the leash in case something happens, you know, they run away or they get scared or something. I don't think you have enough body weight to stop that many puppers, I'm just gonna be honest, fam. And I'm not sure if it looks like that nice of a walk either, because they don't get like to sniff around or pee on things or go bathroom break, they're just kind of walking for you know, basic movement essentially. Yeah, I'm not convinced about this. I'm not convinced. It's one of those things that looks cool in theory, but in practice it doesn't do that much. Could you imagine if a squirrel went by? Oh no! No! Oh, okay. That's... Okay, the police comes in. Oh no! They're playing Barbie Girl, that's so beautiful! Okay, I love this. I love this. That is so beautiful. I can't tell for sure, because the background sound is a bit muffled, but it sounded like someone turned down the background music when they came in. So I get the vibe that people are in on this, and it's kind of like a funny show haha thing between friends. So, and even if it isn't, it's pretty harmless and fun. They obviously practice. I'll put this under like legit funny. I like this. This is just funny. Harmless, you know, little flash mob kind of stunts. I don't mind so much. I think that's really fun. When I get out of church and now everyone's glaring at me because I'm overdressed while grocery shopping. 60k like, what? Really? Do people care that much about what people wear in the grocery store? Oh no! No, it's fine, Click. It's fine. It's fine. Update to the CCP demand piano player in a public place to stop filming because they were in the background in Britain video. No, it's like Streisand effect times 2. No, wait, hold on, what?
And the second thing is I want to appeal to any police, military intelligence looking at this, because I've had, shall we say, several emails from good connections in the Chinese community who have emailed me about something in the video that I didn't spot, and I want you to, I'm gonna pass it on to you, and you can tell me what you think of it. If you look at the video, you can hear the girl shouting, "Don't shoot him," and I did hear her say that. I thought that she was saying "don't shout at him."
I mean, I would assume it was shooting in reference to a camera, but
that actually the guy, the shouty guy, was possibly armed.
You are not the same age. Please do not touch her. Don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't. Yeah, don't touch her. Don't touch her.
yeah, that could be either shout or anything. It's hard to tell for sure, but in such an aggressive situation, it's certainly concerning.
The girl was actually shouting, "Don't shoot him, don't shoot him." Now, if that's the case, that's pretty serious. And I don't know if he was armed or not, but I've had, shall we say, a little tip-off from the Chinese community, people who know about this, that he was a handler and that he may well have been armed, and that she was shouting, "Don't shoot him, don't shoot him."
Jesus, this is really like a main character rabbit hole. Oh my god. I love how the idea of this bizarre interaction was to not get filmed, but now they've gone viral. I don't think anyone would have seen this had it not made such a fuss. "Don't film me" stands in front of camera for 10 minutes loudly arguing with the guy. Yeah, it's like really, you know, it's I'm gonna put this under here again, just for measure. God damn, but that is wild. I think they might say shout, but it's so hard to tell. Because it's also like, you know, the grammatical difference between languages and stuff, so it's so hard to tell if they're saying don't shout him or like don't shoot. It's like, it's really hard to distinguish sometimes when stuff is being translated. So that's a really 50-50 situation, but that is really scary. Oh my god. AC on full blast for the non-tipper. Oh, so someone ordered DoorDash and didn't tip, and they're like purposefully cooling down their food. Wow. Wow, that's the pettiest thing ever. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hey, no photo ops, please. Our selfie wall is outside. Please, no photos in the locker room. Photo in the locker room! Okay, this does kind of strike me as a first world anarchist kind of thing, because there's obviously no one else there, but I'm still gonna put this in changing room pics. Even when it comes to first world anarchy vibes, don't take pictures in places where it could, like, capture someone else being nude. It's no. And the gym even has a selfie wall installed. Come on! Ah, posing in the gym, look at that. Okay, this is obvious satire. This is just gamer subs. With like the waifu shirts and stuff, even the shaker. This is just marketing. Yeah, I'm putting, this is satire, super funny satire picture, main character. We got double bingo! Yippee! Together, they are using 9 parking spaces. Okay. Okay. If anyone in the comments is upset, like, Kiki wasn't actually crappy parking, now it's crappy parking times 2. You see? Oh, 1 for each car. There we go. Second stamp. Hell yeah. She's missing. Please retweet. I'm a witch, and while reading this, I saw a forest. Hopefully that info helps. I also see a body of water near that. Most likely a river. Let me sketch it. Ugh, I hate internet psychics. A child fell into a lake near me and went missing, and up until the moment he was found, there were several psychics harassing the families. They would comment on every post about the child, accusing the father of having him locked in a basement, saying he was kidnapped and dead, telling the family that someone has him and he's alive. Had a lot of people convinced that he was still alive, and then they started harassing the family. He was found 3 days later in the river the lake is connected to, and the person that found the body posted it on Facebook Live while her kids watched and asked people for donations, saying the family should thank her for finding them. What the hell? A missing child's case was tainted by a bunch of weirdos trying to be the main character, and every time I see something like this, it enrages me. Oh, you forgot the best part. The witch girl posted her drawings. It's a very basic doodle, seems to be made by a child. I wanna see! Account got suspended. No, I wanted to see the doodle. Oh well, at least we have this one. Insert yourself for no reason, which means we have a full bingo card. Isn't that beautiful? The one I'm most happy with is the actual main character. But this is like a side thing about the online world, that it's really easy to get information across and get a lot of people involved fast. But it also means that like the worst people can very easily get involved, right? Even if people that act like this is typically a very small percentage of the population, if 1 million people see your post and spread it for good purposes, if only 0.5% of people are a bit whack, they're gonna see it too. And 0.5% of 1 million people is quite a lot. So yeah, I'm not surprised that it happens, but it really shouldn't. Don't insert your stuff into situations like this. It's really weird. And that's not even a general critique against spirituality or anything like that. It's perfectly fine, but there is a time and a place. And this really isn't it. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, look at this beautiful bingo card. It's completely filled out, meaning that I am not... No, we don't have a photobomb! Oh. Well, now it's completely filled out. Mango photobombed the video. Which means I am the main character of the universe. Thank you so much, you beautiful beings, for watching this video, and I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed having you here today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Mwah.